I was all set to do today's vlog all about Prince's 1999 because until this last weekend, this was my most recent album purchase. Then this weekend happened. This weekend we went to Mall of America, like we do, and this happened. Okay, so let's open them. First up, we have Inner Speaker by Tame Impala. You have the inside, which is very pretty. I feel like Tame Impala always have really pretty album art. This album has one of my favorite Tame Impala songs on it, Solitude is Bliss. I'm always on the hunt for new introvert songs, and Solitude is Bliss is probably the best one I've come across so far. Company's okay. Solitude is bliss. There's a party in my head, and no one is invited. Those two lines sum up exactly how I feel about being an introvert. My head is a party for one. I almost never get bored because when there's nothing to do, I always have something to think about. I love it. The thought of having alone time is exciting. I honestly have yet to really explore this album in depth because when I listen to Tame Impala, most of the time I'm listening to Lonerism or Currents, and I'm really excited to kind of get to know this album a little bit better. And I feel like I should throw myself that party for one in my mind right now because I have finally completed my Muse vinyl collection. Oh, thank you. Fizzle's invited to my party. Aren't you, Fizzle? Showbiz is the one Muse album that I did not have until 2 days ago, and now I have it, so let's open it. Ooh, okay, so there's a lovely, lovely picture. This album is so solid. I definitely prefer Matt's vocal style on these early albums to his current style of singing, despite being able to hear every time he takes a breath in. Once you've heard it, you will never unhear it. I'm sorry I just ruined Muse for a lot of you. This album feels so much more raw, and the songwriting feels so much more uninhibited than Drones. They're not afraid to take risks, and I don't think they feel bound to their current trend of dystopian content. Don't get me wrong, I love everything dystopian. It's my cup of tea, if you will. But possibly an unpopular opinion, maybe it's a popular opinion, I don't know. But I think they were stronger as a band before all of their songs were about fighting back against the man. They've explored that thoroughly. It's time to move on. I don't care what they move on to, as long as they don't pull a Green Day and write a song called Makeout Party when they're all pushing 40. So it's really hard for me to choose a favorite song on this album. So instead, I really have a couple of favorite moments from the album, and they are as follows. 1, Matt's falsetto on Cave. Number 2, Matt's falsetto on Falling Down. Excuse me while I die. She's showing me how to cat. Thank you so much for watching day 13 of May Record a Day. If you like what you see, you can comment or subscribe or like or share or... Fizzle, do you want to open a salon? It has been a lovely day 13 with all of you. Have a lovely day or evening wherever you are. And I will see you tomorrow. She gave me her paw.